Alright, this is a video about why everything takes place on Earth. Okay, we got all these characters in comic books and movies and stuff like that, and everything always takes place on Earth. And we got like this, Green Lantern. We got all these different Green Lanterns, all these different alien races and stuff like that. And Jeff Johns did this whole thing, Blackest Night, where everything just came back to Earth. In Sinestro Corps War, there was a big war, and it took place on different planets and different worlds, and I thought that was really cool. Well, Blackest Night, everything just came back to Earth. It's like life began on Earth. I'm like, okay, so everything has to take place on Earth. I find that very boring. And then they're talking about in the Green Lantern movie that they're gonna have the different training missions in space and stuff like that, but the final battle is going to be on Earth, and I think Keystone City, if I'm not mistaken. But I just want to know why everything has to take place on Earth. We got all these different characters, all these different alien races. Why can't we have a battle on Jupiter or something like that? I think Star Wars has done that. Star Wars has done a good job of that, but they really don't do a lot. Everything just comes back to Earth. And Earth is kind of boring because we know our planet pretty well by now. We have the sky, we have the ground, we have the ocean, and there's different creatures and stuff like that. But in space, you can do so much more. There's so much more to do in space. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think they could do a better job of when they're doing like these big space epics. Try and keep it away from Earth. They don't even do like space colonies. The only one I see them do them is Gundam and other different types of anime. But and got cartoons and stuff like that. It's like, oh, we got to take a place on Earth. We got to bring everything back to Earth, and the final battle is going to be on the planet Earth or in a big city or something like that. It's not even like, it's pretty much the same thing. I just wish they would do more space battles. Like, I'm really hoping that Green Lantern movie has a lot more space time than we do Earth time, because we know about the planet. I want to see different worlds. Like, I want to see Kilowog's home world. I want to see Tamaray's home world and stuff like that. And this would be very interesting if they did that in the movie, which I'm hoping they do. They've gotten better with it, especially in video games. They do it a lot in video games. Like, the final battle will take place on a different plane or a different planet. In anime, they do it a lot too, where the final battle is not necessarily on Earth. It's in space, like Gurren Lagann. The final battle took place in freaking space, and it was really epically done. And battles like that are rarely done. They either take place on Earth, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you got all these different creatures and stuff like that. Earth should be destroyed by now, with all these different battles and stuff like that. Like, when these characters that can take down buildings and cities and stuff like that, why Earth? I mean, I get that we live on Earth and stuff like that, and humans are kind of like, we gotta have human characters and we gotta have like a human element, but it doesn't have to be realistic. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't have to take place here all the time. Have a big, nice space battle. Have it on planet, I don't know, Neptune or Jupiter. Jupiter's like 10 times bigger, 10 times the size of Earth, and that's a lot of space for battling. And even the planet itself, it's a very dark planet, and a very dark planet, and it would make for a nice battle scene or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, instead of just a battle in a city, and basically it's the same thing. You know what I'm saying? It's in the middle of a city, and there's like fighting, and it's always in New York. It's always like this big battle in New York, which is really stupid, in my opinion. And they do it a lot with Superman too. Like, oh, he'll be fighting this big, this nemesis, or his he'll be fighting like Doomsday or somebody or Darkseid, and I'm like, he's fighting a guy on Earth in the middle of a city, and it's just like, really? That city should be like destroyed after that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it just kind of bores me that everything has to take place on Earth. So that's my thoughts on this subject. Why Earth? Can we have a nice space battle, please?